Wow. Hey, thanks, Todd. Man, hey, I didn't even have my mic on. Man, I better start doing more checks before I come into the building, man. I got to do checks before I come into the house. Yeah, I see we got 2 people in the live stream. Actually, man, now I'm going to have to go back and edit that. I'm almost wanting to start this over because I didn't even have the sound on. But I am so glad to be back. I know I said yesterday, I did a live stream yesterday. I did a video yesterday, and I said I was going to be doing a live stream probably Friday or Sunday, maybe both. And here it is Thursday, and I'm back again, man. I'm just excited to be here. Couldn't wait, man. Yesterday, I did a live stream, had a very, very, very good time. I think it went an hour and 26, 27 minutes. And it's just so fun, man. So we got 5 people in the house, 2 thumbs up. As you come into the house, make sure you ring the doorbell. And by ringing the doorbell, that is hitting the thumbs up button, hitting the like button. We got 6 people in the house, 3 thumbs up. Hey, welcome to Points Blank Travel, everyone. My name is Rod, and on this channel, we talk about credit. We talk about credit cards. We talk about points and miles, personal finance, how to travel around the country or around the world for little or no money out of your pocket. If this is something you're interested in, do me a favor. Subscribe to the channel. Make sure you hit that bell notification. You never know when I may come out with a live stream. You don't know when I'll come out with a video, and I want to make sure you're notified well in advance. If you noticed, yesterday I was a little late for the live stream. I purposely sent out a notification about 15 to 20 minutes before I was going to do this live stream because I wanted to let everybody know, hey, I wasn't taking a nap. I'm up. Share it with your family and friends. Share it with people on your social media platforms. Share it with people you barely know. And with all that being said, let's roll, baby. Hey, I'm going to be doing something different in this live stream. I'm going to actually be sharing my screen. I haven't done that in any live stream. I'm going to be actually getting down into showing a couple different things. But I really wanted to talk about the Freedom Flex card, and no matter how much I prepare for these live streams, it seems like I'm never ready to the capacity that I want to be ready. Here I see we got thumbs up popping all over the place, man. So glad to see that. So glad to see that. But in this live stream, and I got to pull it out. I'm rocking the Gucci wallet this month, man. I usually say that in my What's in My Wallet videos. Lately, I don't know. I get so excited about doing a video, I don't even do it. But in this video, we're going to talk about the Chase Freedom Flex card. This card here is on fire. And if you're new to the credit card world, if you've been in the game for a while, this is definitely a card to consider, but especially if you're new, because this is considered somewhat of a beginner card for people that are getting into the credit card game. And I've had this card maybe 2 weeks, a little less than 2 weeks. I've already hit the minimum spend. We're going to talk about that in a minute. And I am so excited. But before I get into that, matter of fact, I'm going to go ahead and start sharing my screen right now. One thing I do want to show, as you can see, Points Blank Travel is sitting, and I'm going to circle it, 697 subscribers. My goal for today, just today, and I make goals every day. My goal for today, if you notice, I got the sports coat on tonight. I got the shirt popping off. Didn't want, normally I wear a sports, a jacket, an Adidas jacket, or a t-shirt, or a leisure shirt, or a lounge shirt, whatever you want to call it. But tonight I said, man, this is a special occasion. This is something I really want to see Points Blank Travel prosper. And if you look good, if you dress good and you look good, you feel good and you do good. 697 subscribers. My goal for today is to get to 700 subscribers by midnight. 700 subscribers by midnight Central Standard Time. So please share it with your family and friends. Share it with everyone that you come in contact with, people you may know. And with that being said, man, let's just go ahead and jump down into the Freedom Flex card. Let me get over here, and I do want to share my screen because I want to make sure everyone can see the benefits of this card. I want to make sure everyone can see what's going on with this card. I want to make sure everyone know about it. And I'm telling you right now, this is really considered. When I said beginner card, you can't have a 500 credit score, but you don't have to have a 750 either. You don't have to have a 700 credit score. You can have a minimum credit score, and definitely look at getting this card. Hold up, I have a couple of things here. I had a couple of things on my screen that's bugging me. 7 people in the house. 7 people hit the like button, man. 8 people hit the like button. 8 people have rang the doorbell. Make sure as you come into the house, make sure you ring the doorbell. I really appreciate it. But I do want to go ahead and share my screen and go over this card. Again, we are talking about the Chase Freedom Flex card. And I'm looking right here, and I said I've already earned my welcome bonus. You will earn $200 after you spend $500 in purchases in the first 3 months. It took me 2 weeks to spend $500. I made this my primary card. I made sure I use this card for every purchase. And actually, I'll take it back. I didn't use it for every purchase. I used it for my bonus categories. But you're going to see some of the bonus categories with this card. It's easy to eclipse $500. So moving along here. Now, another thing to look at, it does have a 5% cash back grocery store offer. Who's not going to the grocery store right now? No one's really eating out. No one's really, dining in restaurants. You may get something to take out every once in a while, but you will earn 5% cash back on grocery store purchases, not including Target or Walmart, because those code as supercenters. They don't code as grocery stores. I have heard rumors if you go to a neighborhood Walmart, they may code as a grocery store, but I wouldn't even risk it. If you go to the grocery store, 5% cash back on every dollar spent up to the first $12,000 in the first year. If I spend 12 grand on groceries in the first year, I'm going to be highly, highly, highly shocked. But what I'm looking at here now, another thing to keep in mind, and I don't think it's in this little screen that I'm sharing with you guys, so I want to go ahead and bring it up now. The 2 5% bonus categories, and with this card, you get 5% bonus categories every quarter, and you can spend up to $1,500 each quarter. And the 2 categories happen to be Walmart, which is excluded in the grocery stores, but I can still earn 5% at Walmart if I go in the store, and PayPal. So, and I tested it. I went to Walmart last week. When I first got the card, I went to Walmart and I got a pair of little sweatpants, lounge pants, whatever. I think I spent $9, and they coded as 5% cash back. I wanted to test it out. So definitely make sure you take advantage of that. Another key feature, low APR, 0% intro APR for the first 15 months once you open your account with this card. Again, if you're a beginner, even if you're not a beginner, if you're looking at a new card, I'm telling you right now, the Chase Freedom Flex card, again, it's right here, baby. It's in the starting lineup. It's in the wallet. Matter of fact, as you can see, and I want to show you to let you know it's in the wallet, it's in the top slot. It's sitting right here. It's in the very top slot. I do have, 7 other cards in here. It's in the top slot. Definitely make sure, if you're looking at a card right now, Capital One, if you're just beginning, you may have to do a little bit Capital One or Discover It. But if you're somewhat established, I would definitely look at the Chase Freedom Flex card. And again, I don't get paid by these companies. I'm just telling you what I think is a good deal. Now let's go over some of the bonus categories. I do see we have 10 thumbs up. I got so many things going on right now. I can't even see how many people we have in the house. Let me move one of you guys can't see it, but I can see it on my screen right now. And I kind of just talked about that. Let me go back here. Activate quarterly 5% on up to $1,500 in combined purchases in bonus categories. Each quarter that you activate, you have to activate it. It's one click. They'll send you an email. You click it once, you ready to roll. And in that category, right now is Walmart and PayPal. You'll also get 5% on, this is kind of funny, 5% on travel through the Chase Ultimate Rewards portal. Right now, people aren't really traveling, but if you have to travel for business or if you have to travel for personal reasons, definitely go ahead and you look at, I won't say use, compare the Chase Ultimate Rewards portal to whichever, if you American, Delta, Southwest, United, whoever you use, compare it to the prices they have. because you can earn 5% cash back. You also get 3% on dining at restaurants, including takeout and eligible delivery. What's tripping me out about this card, 0 annual fee. The Chase Sapphire Reserve card gets 3% on dining, and you pay $550 a year for that card. Here's a card with 0 annual fee, and you're getting 3%. You're getting the same thing as their top tier card and not paying any annual fee. Again, I would definitely check out the Chase Freedom Flex card. I wasn't going to go live tonight. Yesterday I said Friday or Sunday, and here it is Thursday. I'm going live because I'm using this card. I'm like, and then last night, what really got me last night, I looked at my my Chase account. In 2 weeks I've already accumulated 2,583 points, Chase Ultimate Reward points, which I can also cash back get as cash back, which for $25.83. And I've already hit the sign-up bonus of $200 or 20,000 Ultimate Reward points. And I'm like, man, I got to tell everybody about this card, especially if you're a beginner. Again, beginner is not someone that has 0 credit score, and you want to be strategic. And I always talk about being strategic. You want to be strategic about this, but definitely look, if you're applying for the Capital Ones, if you're applying for the, I hate even say the credit ones, I would look at Chase. Even if they decline you, then build your credit up and still look at this card. You also get 3% on drugstore purchases. I crack up because I see a lot of companies putting drugstore purchases. I'm like, are there many people really going to drugstores? I mean, you can go there, and get certain items that if you don't feel like going to the grocery store, you don't feel like going to Walmart or Target, you may dip into the drugstore. It tends to be a little bit more pricey, but if you decide to dip, you will get 3% cash back. And then you get 1% cash back on all other purchases. Again, there is no annual fee. Another thing I want to go over real quick before I jump down in these comments, I do see we have 13 thumbs up. I really appreciate it. As you come into the house, man, ring the doorbell. And by ringing the doorbell, what I mean by that is hitting that thumbs up, baby. Let me know you're in the house. If you're new to the channel, if you're new to the live stream, let me know where you represent. I am broadcasting from the Dallas-Fort Worth area in Arlington, home of the Dallas Cowboys. Well, I live about 10 minutes from the stadium. I frequent that area. I work about 5 minutes from the stadium. So definitely let me know what area you're representing. What I do want to look, and they compare some of the cards here, and you have the Chase Freedom Flex. I want to make sure y'all can see it. And I think it kind of cut off some of the screen. The Discover It, the Capital One Saver One. I'm going to try to reposition this. There we go. And the Capital One Quicksilver. Quicksilver is always a card that people jump out and run to get, and it's not a bad card at all. I actually have the Quicksilver 1, and I need to upgrade that to the Quicksilver, but I'm not going to go over all these. 5% cash back, you looking at the Discover It and the Freedom Flex. The other two don't even compare. They don't. But I would definitely recommend going to the chase.com website. You don't have to have an account. You can just Google chase.com and you look at some of the benefits that they have on this card. You also get, let me scroll down to it. I saw it earlier. Cell phone protection. If you pay your cell phone bill with the Chase Freedom Flex card, you will get protection. I want to say it's up to $600. If I'm wrong, I'll go back and research that. But man, again, I just wanted to come out. I was going to go live. I knew I was going to go live today. And what I wanted to talk about was the, let me get me back on the screen. There we go. And get some of this stuff off and maneuver my stuff. One of the things I was going to talk about today was store credit cards, and that video is still, that live stream is still coming up. I wasn't going to say it. I don't want anybody stealing my ideas, but I wanted to talk about store credit cards, and are they good, are they bad, or whatnot. I see we got 10 people in the house, not the big super turnout I expected, but hey, I'll take 10 people over no people any day. Hey, remember, man, share this with your family and friends. Share it with your loved ones. I do want to check something real quick. My lighting is a little off, man. It's not even getting all the accents in my jacket. I'm kind of pissed about that. It's taking a while, probably because I have so much stuff. I want to see this subscriber count go up to 700 by the end of tonight. So 9 people in the stream, 13 thumbs up. I really appreciate it. Hey, Todd, I really appreciate it at the beginning. Can't hear your baby boy, man. Once again, you know, these live streams are something else, man. There's so many things going into that. Dion says no sound. I want to really appreciate you. Then Todd Gaines came back. All good, my brother. Hey, Todd. Are you subscribed to the channel? I don't remember seeing your name before. If you're not, make sure you subscribe to the channel. I'd really appreciate it. All right, 698 subscribers. That's what I wanted to see, man. Michael Witt, haven't seen you in a minute. Michael, I did a couple live streams, a couple videos, haven't seen it in the comments or anything. He said, let's roll. Hey, man, I'm always rolling, as you can see. And I'm going to tell y'all right now, my initial goal was by November 25th was to have 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time. I'm not going to say I'm running a little bit behind, but I got some work to put in. So you guys are going to really benefit from this because I am going to be putting in that work, man. I'm going to be grinding, hustling just to try to achieve. Because I believe if you set goals, whether it's credit goals, whether it's work goals, it doesn't matter. If you set goals, make sure you do all you can to hit it. Hey, Ulysses says, hello, points blank. Hey, what's up, Ulysses? Glad to have you in the house. I've been communicating, running into Ulysses, going back to when I first started and frequenting Cakeology's YouTube page. He's another YouTuber, going to his live stream, his YouTube channel, not his page, going to his live streams. And I can tell you, man, it's good to see you in the house. Anthony says, hey, man, how's it going? It's going great, bro. As you can see, I'm doing another live stream. We do have 6 people in the house. 13 thumbs up. They let me know some people left the crib, ate a little food, and they rolled out. They dipped on me, but hopefully we have some more people that come in. Anthony says 2 streams in 2 days. Yeah, Anthony, I actually, when I first started, I did 7 videos in 6 days. Yesterday I did a video and a live stream. It depends on how I feel tomorrow. I do have to work. You may see another live stream tomorrow. You may see one Saturday because my schedule is kind of aligned, right? You may see one Sunday, but I don't want to burn out the viewers. I want to make sure there are good topics. I want to make sure there are good, it's good interaction with everybody. But you're probably going to see a lot of me in the month of November and December. But because by the end of the year, I definitely want to hit my goal of 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time. Hey, all right, let's see. Kelly Brown says, what's up, Rod? Hey, what's up, Kelly? Glad to have you back for another live stream. Don't forget, man, if you haven't already done so, subscribe to the channel. Share it with people you know. I used to send a lot of videos, man. Share it with people you barely know. You never know who can learn from information like this. Louise Padron said, what's up, my brother from another mother? Laugh out loud. What's up, Louise? Hey, I saw you in Dwayne on How to Build Credit TV's live stream earlier today. I was at work, but I jumped in his live stream. He gave me a huge shout out. I really appreciate it. Love Dwayne, man. One of the best guys that I've never personally met. I have talked to him on the phone. We talked quite a bit. Love that guy. Make sure you check out How to Build Credit TV and Dwayne. Hey, we got 8 people. 2 people just came in the house. Make sure as you come into the crib, man, ring the doorbell, baby. Hit that like button. It helps me get pushed out on YouTube. And right now I'm trying to get this information pushed out to as many people as I can. Louise said, I smashed that like button. Appreciate you, bro. Smash it. Matter of fact, if you got 2 devices, smash it again. And I'm just kidding, man. I actually used to do that to some YouTubers that I liked when I first started watching YouTube. Anthony says, keeping my CSP. Again, if you're new to the channel, you're going to see acronyms, and I do my best to try to explain what they are. Hey, just got another thumbs up. I really appreciate it. CSP is a Chase Sapphire Preferred. If you are new to the live stream, you've never been here, and you see an acronym, don't be shy. Hey, what does CSP mean? What does CSR mean? I will answer to someone else in the live stream will answer it as well. Keeping my CSP, giving them 1 more year to hopefully make it better with more categories. I don't work with Chase. I don't work for Chase, Anthony, but I can almost guarantee you they have no choice but to make it better. You got a no annual fee card here that's doing better than a $550 annual fee card. You have the Chase Freedom Unlimited card that's doing better than the Chase Sapphire Reserve card at $550 or the Chase Sapphire Preferred at $95, they can't help but do better, man. They have to do something. So definitely. Woo! Cakeology, my main man. And it's funny, he said, let's go, my main man, to 1,000. Yes, peace and love. Hey, make sure, if you want to learn about business credit, even personal credit, because his co-host, Justin Vakula from the Hurdy Gurdy Travel Podcast, they talk about personal credit, they talk about business credit, they're talking about credit all the way around. But I can tell you right now, Cakeology is the only YouTuber out there that's putting out quality business credit information on the weekly. And he went strong. He's the inspiration for me even doing live streams. He went strong for 30-something days straight doing live stream, and I didn't find out, I think it was like 6-7 days in. Somehow, I saw him on Travel Explore Clicks channel, and I watched it every day. I couldn't wait to get home. You know, people come home, they want to turn on the news, they want to turn on ESPN. I was turning on Cakeology, baby. I was on YouTube seeing what this man was talking about, and it was so much fun. Matter of fact, it was so much fun, I got invited to his live stream as a special guest, and we did a collaboration, and it was great. Definitely check him out. Hey, we got 9 people in the house, 15 thumbs up. Let's keep it rolling, man. I don't care if you got to get on the phone right now and call somebody. For those of you have been tuning into the channel, I had surgery September 23rd, did live stream, did videos, barely moving, energy level wasn't there, but I'm back, baby. I am back, and I'm gonna say it again because I said it at the beginning, but I gotta say it again, man, because my energy right now is where I wanted it to be yesterday's live stream, but I overslept, took a nap, I had to wake up in the middle of a live stream. But let's roll, baby. Let's keep this going, man. I'm just hyped tonight. I'm hyped. I told you, if you look good, if you dress good and you look good, you feel good and you do good. Remember that. Remember that. If you go to apply for a credit card and you go and brand somewhere, you may want to throw a suit on. You never know. They may approve you for that. Garrick Ivy says, Garrick, hey, I haven't seen your name before in any of the comments or the live stream. So if you're not subscribed to the channel, do me a favor, man. Subscribe to the channel. Hit that thumbs up button, man. Make sure when you subscribe, hit that bell notification and click it to all so you'll know, because I drop videos. I just got out of work at 5 o'clock, made it home at 6:30. Sat back a minute, I said, you know what, I think I want to do a live stream. You never know when I may come out, man. I may come out at 4 o'clock in the morning with a live stream. You never know, baby. It just all really depends. Okay, hopefully I'm not butchering this name. Is it Fauci, or I'm gonna say Fauci? And if I'm wrong, man, I don't know. Maybe I need to Google translate it or something. Is Credit One a good company? I'm not here to bash companies. I'm not here to downgrade credit card companies, but I will say there are probably credit cards that may be more of a benefit to you, if that makes sense. And before I apply for a card with a company that's not in your best interest, I would look at a secure card from a more established company. I'm trying to answer this in the most credit politically way that I can. I would definitely look into getting a secure card, maybe a Discover It secure card, maybe a Capital One secure card, maybe a U.S. Bank secure card. Then I would maybe, because a lot of companies, Fauci, hopefully I'm saying your name right. A lot of companies, they did it to me. They target individuals that they think they can maybe take advantage of. But when you have more reputable companies, they may not do that. So look at secured cards. Matter of fact, do me a favor, and I'm gonna type it in the thing right here. I always forget to do this. Y'all bear with me, I'm typing, and I'm not the quickest typer in the world. Hopefully I don't misspell my own thing. Fauci, hit me up at pointsblanktravel@gmail.com, and I can get more into what I'm trying to say right now without maybe shooting myself in the foot, if that makes sense to you. Hit me up on there, and then I can actually get into it and talk about Cakeologies. Says, would love to have you on the Tuesday night live stream. Hit me on IG, bro. Hey, Cake, you know I'm there, baby. I remember when it was so iconic when it first happened. Cake put a number up on his screen. I'd never seen him do anything like this, and it is Cakeology. Make sure if you Go to his channel and subscribe. It's Cakeology. I call him Cake, one of the coolest dudes I ever talked to, one of the coolest dudes I ever met. He put his number on the screen and he said, if y'all have any questions, call me. I couldn't wait, man. I'm over here dialing so fast. I called. I say, hey, I was going to call. I say, man, I want to be on the live stream. Next thing I know, about a week later, because I had to work, I was on his live stream, and Kate, man, it's on. Let's do it. Let's do it Tuesday. I would love to be there. I'll hit you up on IG, and I'm telling you right now, I'm down. I'm game. So it's confirmed. He's the CEO, the chairman, the president, and everything else of Cakeology. So I got to make sure we coordinate this the proper way. But yes, let's do it Tuesday night, man. I'd love to be there, bro. And hopefully, if I am on Cake, even if I'm not, but if I'm on Cake's live stream Tuesday, I would highly recommend you guys coming over there and checking it out. It's going to be on and popping. Hey, we got 11 people in the house. 16 people rang the doorbell. That means some people ate some of my food and left. They came to the barbecue, grabbed a slab of ribs, and rolled out on me. But we still rocking it with 11 people in the house. I'm glad we have people here. Appreciate you. Luis says, love the positive energy, bro. Do you have any future cars you want next? Man, Luis, that's a great question. Woo, my arsenal is 26 cards right now. The only cards that I'm interested in right now are the Chase Business Inc. cards. As far as personal cars, and maybe other business cards, as far as personal cars, I haven't really thought about any others, but these companies are always coming out. I'm not really into the X1 card. I'm not into the Apple card. I'm not into these newcomer cards. Now, the Chase Freedom Flex is a newcomer card, but it's from a company that has built a heck of a reputation. Yes, I'll jump on those. You know what? Let me pull this down. I saw something earlier. Well, no wonder I had it up. I saw something earlier when I was watching the replay of my live stream that the comments I thought was up too high. I thought about the Capital One Saver card, but I really don't want to get any more personal cards that are kind of duplicating what I already have. So if I had to get a personal card, I would say maybe the Capital One Saver card, but definitely the Chase Business Inc. cards are high on my list. The only reason I haven't pulled a trigger is because Chase tightened the reins once the current situation went down. Hey, 12 people in the house. Hey, whoever just came in the house, ring the doorbell. Man, you can eat all the food you want. Just ring the doorbell. Baby, hit that thumbs up. Anthony says, what is your opinion on the Amex Delta cards? The Delta Platinum is appealing, but can't justify applying for it. I get a lot of things in the mail, Anthony, about the Delta cards, Delta Gold, Delta Platinum, and the only reason that I haven't applied is two reasons. Number one, I live in an American hub city in Dallas-Fort Worth, and so let's give you an example. I want to go to California to visit my youngest daughter. To fly American, it's a 3-hour straight shot. To fly Delta, they want me to go to Minneapolis and then shoot back down to San Diego, and it's a 6-hour flight, and there's no way in heck I'm doing that. So every time I get ready to book a flight, I see that it turned me off so bad. But another thing with the Delta cards is I have so many American Express cards, I can transfer those points to Delta. That's another reason I haven't pulled a trigger. If you're in a Delta hub city, Minneapolis, Salt Lake City, it's more than 3 I'm about to name in Atlanta. It's more than that. Google it. Delta hub cities. I would definitely, I would highly recommend a Delta card. But when I can only get 2 times the points or 2 times the miles with flying Delta and then 1 mile for everything else, why not use an American Express, a gold card, American Express Everyday Preferred, which is a $95 fee, American Express Gold card, which is a $250 fee. I also have the American Express Business Gold card, which is a $295 fee. If I'm able to accumulate 4 times the points, and let me go back into the wallet here. If I can get 4 times the points with my Business Gold card at restaurants, gas stations, and there's several other items, but they'll choose the 2 you use the most. And I typically use this for gas stations and restaurants, or my personal American Express Gold card, which is a rose gold color because I got it when it first came out. If I could choose to use these 2 cards, I get 4 times the points at restaurants and grocery stores, Why would I get a Delta card that only going to give me 2 times the points if I fly Delta and 1 times the point on everything else when I can transfer these points over to Delta? Again, man, this here is like, it's an art to this game. It's an art. Great question, Anthony. I'm pretty sure you have my email address, and if not, I posted it down in the comments. Hit me up if you want me to elaborate on that a little more. But the Delta cards are great. The reasons I don't have them is being in a Delta hub city. And here, I'm going to put it up here for a second, just so everybody can see it. If you have any questions, man, email me at pointsblanktravel@gmail.com. It may take up to 48 hours for me to respond because I do have a lot going on. I manage a Facebook group, the Points Blank Travel Facebook VIP group. If you go to Facebook, I had a couple issues last night. If you go to Facebook, all you have to do is go to groups and search for Points with an S, Blank Travel. I also had a Points Blank Travel Facebook page. Then I have YouTube, and then I work every day. So sometimes it may take a while. Hey, we got 11 people in the house. 17 thumbs up, 17 people ring the doorbell. I really appreciate the love and the support. Let's keep going with these comments. Again, man, we are talking about the Freedom Flex card, but if you have any other questions on anything else, talking about credit cards, man, right now is the time to ask. You got me live. If you checked out the channel, you'll see me do videos. You can type a comment, and I'm going to respond as soon as I get it. I have notifications as soon as I can, but this gives you an opportunity right now just to ask the questions that you may have on the spot, and they're getting answered right away. Dion says, I definitely want to chase flex, but in the past month, I added the Apple Card and Sapphire Reserve. Trust Sapphire Reserve. Should I wait for 6 months before applying? I would Google, Dion. I don't think it's a 6-month wait with Chase cards. It may be a 30-day wait or 60-day wait. Now, the key question here, and Dion brought up a good point. How many cards have you applied for in the last 24 months? Because Chase has a rule, the 524 rule. If you've applied and been approved for 5 cards in the last 24 months, Chase won't approve you. It doesn't matter what your credit score is, they won't approve you if you're over 524. So that's the key here. It's not necessarily how many months you will wait. If I'm not mistaken, and I don't have it in the wallet, I got my Chase Sapphire Preferred card and my Chase Freedom Unlimited card a month apart. But I had established a relationship, and you may want to look at the live stream I did last night. You were here, if I'm not mistaken, on building relationships with banks. I built a relationship with Chase and was able to get in-branch pre-approvals. So hopefully that answered your question. Louise said, I had no idea that U.S. Bank offers secure cards. Yes, sir, they do. And that's why you want to pay attention to Points Blank Travel, Louise. You're on the right channel, baby. I'm going to tell you a lot of stuff you probably don't know. Not just me. And the reason I know a lot of this stuff is because I watched a lot of other YouTubers. I watched a lot of other people. I read a lot of blogs. I read a lot of articles. So I wanted to make sure I was fully knowledgeable. There was no way in the world I was going to come out with a YouTube channel and not be able to give something to people that they wasn't receiving. I wanted to make sure I was giving people something that they could benefit from. And yes, U.S. Bank does have a secure card. Matter of fact, there are heavy hitters out there that have 700 and 800 credit scores that have applied for U.S. Bank cards, but they don't have a relationship with U.S. Bank. And U.S. Bank will say, hey, we can't approve you for the U.S. Bank Altitude Reserve, but please feel free to apply for the U.S. Bank Secure Card. And they usually have a fit because they don't think they should get a secure card. But a lot of people think that the word secured, or should I say the words secured card, is like profanity. It's like a bad word, and it's not. It's not. When you get a secure credit card, it doesn't say Chase Freedom Flex secured. It's nowhere. It's not even on your credit. I mean, it doesn't say secured. No one would know if that's how you got to start out. And I did a lot of videos when I first started, and I need to do that again. If you have to crawl before you walk, man, we all went through that. Every human on this earth went through that. So don't want to be the dead horse, man. I'm watching these numbers move around here. Want to make sure we keep everybody engaged. Garrick says, kind of scared to pull the trigger with Chase. The credit unions have been generous to me after BK, and I'm not going to say what that acronym is because I want to respect Garrett's privacy. But these big banks ain't fooling with me. And if Garrett want to hit in the comments what BK mean, please, I let him do that, but I'm not going to do it. Hey, we got 11 people in the house, 18 thumbs up. Make sure as you come in the crib, ring the doorbell, baby, hit that thumbs up. I know what you mean, Garrett. I applied for a Chase Freedom Card July 31st, 809 credit score, and they turned me down. They declined me, and only because I was over 524. I was over what I was just talking about. I waited. I knew in September I would be under 524 and would get approved, and I was nervous. I was scared. There's no other way to put it. I was scared, so I didn't pull the trigger. I waited till October, pulled the trigger on the Freedom Flex, and was approved right there. But I would say, if you're not too worried about it, I would apply. I wouldn't do the Sapphire Preferred or the Sapphire Reserve, but I would try the Freedom Flex maybe in a couple months, maybe now, whenever you feel comfortable with it. If they decline you, man, at least you'll know. You know, I tell people all the time, shoot for the moon. If you don't make it, you'll be amongst the stars. If they decline you, at least you'll know, but wait until you're comfortable. Don't listen to me or anybody else. Wait until you're comfortable. Hopefully that kind of helped you out and answered your question. Wayne M, man, that's an interesting, I almost got to take my glasses off here. That's an interesting profile pic there. He says, "Sup, Rod? Hey, what's up, Wayne M? Man, I don't, it's starting to get bad because when I had 100 subscribers, I kind of knew, or 50 subscribers, knew everybody's name. But as you know, dealing with all the social platforms, it's starting to get. As I see you more and more, I will remember. And yes, I do see. Next, I'm looking at the next comment. Man, I am honored. And I'm going to go ahead and pull that up because Wayne says, "Hello, Americans." And if I'm not mistaken, in the background, is that the, man, don't kill me, Wayne. Is that the British flag? It looked like it. It's a very small picture. I'm old school, man. As you can see, I got glasses on. I'm taking them off, trying to see it. I'm putting them on, trying to see it. But are we broadcasting? Is Points Blank Travel reaching internationally? If so, man, you just made my day. Do me a favor, Wayne. Let me know. Are you subscribed to the channel? Speaking of subscribers, the goal for the end of the day is 700 subscribers, and we are sitting at 699. Who's going to be number 700? Who's going to be number 700? 699. Let me go, man. I got all these different analytics on my phone. I got, man, y'all have no idea. And I look at this stuff all day long. I updated my phone yesterday, and it jacked all my apps up and moved them all around. Let me see if I could. Hopefully, I think y'all should be able to see this. Let me pull it back a little bit. My phone's not focusing. 699, and I know it looked like 999. It's like a bunch of zeros, so I'm not gonna spend too much time worrying about that. But hey, Wayne, glad to have you in the house, man. Glad to have you in the building. Please let me know, are you subscribed to Points Blank Travel? Hey, and let me know what country you're broadcasting from. I haven't been to London. I haven't been to Britain. I have been to Australia. I can't really tell that flag because it's not a big enough picture. But I want to know where you're tuning in from. Kelly Brown says, "How many Capital One cards can a person have, whether it's personal or business?" I have heard. I don't know. I'll verify that for you, Kelly. Someone commented on one of my videos. I do have 3 Capital One cards. They said they thought you could only have 2. I do have the Capital One Platinum card. One of the first cards I got. I have the Capital One Quicksilver 1, and I have the Capital One Venture. None of which are in a wallet right now. But I do carry the Venture card with me. It may not be in the wallet. And another thing, I'm going to go ahead and share a secret with everyone. A lot of the cards, you'll see the What's in My Wallet videos. Just because they're not in my wallet, that doesn't mean they're not around me. Hopefully don't nobody try to jack me, but I keep quite a bit of my cards in my car in different places. So if I go to a place, even though it's not in my wallet and I decide to use a Capital One Venture card, I'll pull that out and use it even though it's not in the wallet. I wouldn't recommend that to everyone, but hopefully, Kelly, hopefully that answered your questions. Isaiah, I haven't seen your name either in the live stream. And I've gotten a lot of subscribers lately. If your channel is set to private on your, not your channel, but your YouTube account is set to private and not public, when you subscribe to the channel, I won't see who it is. If it's set to public, I will see who it is. So some of you may be subscribed to the channel and I don't know it, but I haven't seen your name. Let me know if you're subscribed to the channel. If not, please do me a favor, subscribe to the channel. I'm curious to see who's gonna be number 700, man. I don't know why my phone's taking so long to upload. Nope, still sitting at $6.99. Hey, I just got approved for the Discover Your Credit Card. It's my very first card. Congratulations, Isaiah. Congratulations, man. Keep grinding. And I'm going to give you some hints live. And that's why I love these live streams. You don't have to even go watch the video because I did a whole video there. I'm going to give you some hints right now. And anybody else that has a Discover It card that's in their first year, or if you're thinking about getting a Discover It card, I'm getting ready to give you some, what they call it, gems, nuggets. You know, everybody got all these little terms now, man. I always have to refresh myself. But I'm going to give you some knowledge. I'm old school, bro. I'm going to give you some knowledge. But let me finish reading this here. Only a $1,000 limit, though, unfortunately. Let me pause right there. $1,000 limit, Isaiah, is better than a zero limit, better than a declination, or better than a getting declined, or better than turned down. Take that $1,000, man, run with it. Take that $1,000 and be happy. If you keep paying attention to points blank travel, I'm going to show you how to take that $1,000 credit limit to a $2,000, to a $5,000, to a $10,000, or you may. Matter of fact, I have a Discover It card. I have credit cards right now with $35,000 credit limits. I got credit cards with no credit limit, and Discover only gave me 2 G's. So please, don't be discouraged, man. Take that and run with it. That's why I love this community. That's why I love these live streams, because I can try to give you some inspiration, man. Forget it. They gave you $1,000. Run with it. Use the crap out of that card, and if they don't give you an increase, we'll get a different card, and then we'll move, and you'll get the higher credit limit increases. But I'm happy to get the cash back. There you go. Looking forward to increasing the limit soon. Here's what you need to worry about increasing. I wouldn't worry about increasing the limit. I would worry about putting all the spend I can on this card, whether it's bonus categories, whether it's non-bonus categories. And I'm sure you're aware of this, but if you're not, I'm going to say it anyway. For the first year, Discover's going to match every dollar you earn in cash back. So those 5% categories are now 10% categories. Those 1% categories are now 2% categories. That's what you need to worry about increasing. Spend. Don't go buy stuff you don't need, but anything that you normally would buy. Groceries, gas, Doritos, Slurpees, ice cream cones. I don't know who's buying ice cream cones and going into the winter, but I'm sure it's somebody. Whatever you're buying out there, man, use the crap out of that card and let Discover match up to whatever. There is no limit for the first year. Don't worry about no credit limit. And again, last thing I'll say, Isaiah, and you're getting this right on the spot. You didn't even have to watch an 8-minute video. You're getting this in 2 minutes. I feel like Chris Berman on ESPN. You're getting this in 2 minutes. Pay the credit card as they post. If you could do that, if you're disciplined enough to do that, pay it as they post. Don't wait until the statement come out. If you charge $5 a day and it posts 2 days from now, pay the $5. Treat it like a debit card. It's an extra step, but I can guarantee you, bro, you want to get the 809 credit score, you want to have 25, 26 cars, you want to have 3 cars. It don't matter. With that Discover It card, do what I just told you. You don't have to worry about a credit limit because you're going to have cards out the yin yang. Jamal K said, glad to have you back. He was in the live stream last night. Glad to have you back into his house. We got 10 people in the house, 18 thumbs up, man. As y'all can tell, your boy is energized tonight. And I worked 10 hours a day. And I think I understand what happened yesterday. I took a nap. That kind of slowed me down. I plan on getting a Fidelity Visa signature card this month. When is a good time to ask for a credit limit increase? Jamal, I really don't ask for credit limit increases. I usually just roll with whatever they give me and I keep it. In the last 10, 11 years. Fidelity is very good at increasing your credit limits without you asking. Hopefully you pay attention to what I'm saying. They're very good at increasing your limits without you having to request it. In the last 10 years, I've asked for I haven't asked. I've received 3 credit limit increases. 2 from Fidelity, 1 from Capital One. I don't request credit limit increases because whatever they give me, as you build your credit, it's going to be substantial enough. Now, let's say you have the Fidelity card and you have $1,000 limit. And I'm just going to use an example here. And you need to buy something that's $1,200. Obviously, that's not going to be suffice. The reason I don't care about my credit limits is because I pay my credit card purchases as they post. Now, if I have $1,000 purchase, there's a high probability I won't go pay it when it posts. But if I'm buying gas or groceries, I pay it as it posts. So I'm never really worried. And then as you increase your arsenal, as you increase your credit limits, as you increase your cards and you start getting the $5, $8, $10, $15, $20, $25,000 cards, you're not really worried about getting credit limit increases on, say, the Fidelity card or the Capital One card, because you have other cards that can jump right in there and be that savior emergency card. I have, and I calculated it the other day, $288,000 in credit limits across all my cards. 288 or 388, one of them. I want to say it's 288. Man, you want to talk about nervous? If I even get to $88,000 in credit, I'm going to be nervous because I know I'm in a jam. I'm in a mess. Now, one of the reasons that Jamal may be asking about credit limit increases is, I'm going to go ahead and point this out, because it helps your credit utilization. That's the only reason I really want high credit limits, is if I have a $10,000 card and I'm only using $100 in my charges, credit utilization is how much you owe divided by your credit limit. If I have $100 that I owe and my credit limit's 10 grand, my credit utilization 1%, my credit score is going to skyrocket. Maybe that's why he's asking, but I would, if it's not for credit limit, credit utilization, I wouldn't really trip off credit limit increases. That's just me. Hey, Isaiah says, I've been watching your channel for the past month in the background. Ha ha. Hey, are you subscribed, bro? That's what I want to know. You can watch it in the background. You could never comment. Do me a favor though. Nobody will never know. I won't even know. Hit the thumbs up button in the videos. I don't even know if you hit the thumbs up. I can only see if you comment. And some of the times I can see if you subscribe. But hey, glad you've been checking out the channel. Do me a favor, Isaiah, and everybody that's in the live stream, at least share it with one person. I'm not saying share the channel. I'm not saying send a link. But if you learn something from this channel, tell someone you know. You don't have to be the greatest educator or the greatest teacher. Hey, man, guess what I learned? I learned if you get the Freedom Flex card, you can get a $200 sign-up bonus after spending $500. Hey, well, where'd you hear that at? Isaiah, I watched Points Blank Travel, and then let them tune in. I'm not saying go and share it, but man, hey, I'm glad you've been in the background. It's just so good to see people tuning in. It's just great. Oh, man, he just asked a question. I just answered it. Sometimes, and I haven't seen the comment until I pull it up. Sometimes I feel like I'm starting to feel like I'm psychic. Fauzi says, how much available credit do you have? I'm pretty sure if it was 388, I would remember that, but it's probably right at $288,000, $290,000 in available credit. And I'll be honest with you, from a person that had credit issues like most people in the country and the world, I've had credit, I've messed up credit. It can be scary. It's scary, but you have to be disciplined enough to say. And for a while, I wouldn't even look at that. I wouldn't even look at the available credit limits. And individually, I can't tell you exactly the credit limits on each card. I have $288,000 and I have a couple cards. There are no limits. The limit is whatever I can afford to pay back in the following month. But it's scary. Even when you know you're disciplined, you know at any given moment, I know for me, Can't speak for nobody else. At any given moment, I can go out there and buy anything I want. If I have a car dealership that would let me buy a car, I can go buy a car right now. I can go buy 4 or 5 cars, 10 cars if I want. And that's scary if you don't have that discipline, if you don't have that self-control. So hopefully that answers your question, Fauzi. Yep, close to 300 grand, man. And sometime, I guess when somebody asks, I'm kind of cool about it, but I don't really get excited about that because, again, it can be scary. Wayne says, yep, hello, long-time subscriber from London, UK. Man, that's what I'm talking about. PBT is officially international, baby. We're in Europe. You know, man, Wayne, you just made a brother's day. You know, I'm over here a couple of live streams ago. I'm like, okay, I got the East Coast coming in to play. The Midwest is doing all right. The South is on point because that's where I am, and there's people here that know me. I got to branch over to the West Coast. I moved to Dallas from San Diego, from LA, from the Cali area. I got to get to the West Coast, and here I am. Forget, I almost cursed, man. Forget that. A brother that went across the Pacific, I may want to go the other way, the Mediterranean, and bro, you tuning in from the UK? Man, hey, oh boy, you just made my day. I don't even know what else to say, man. Glad to have you here. Thank you for joining the channel. Hey, we got 10 people in the house, 18 thumbs up. I really appreciate it. Maserati Holly says, yo, this here is, oh man, I don't even know how to describe it. First and foremost, Maserati Holly is working on a YouTube channel. She does have a Facebook group, the Credit Connect, one of the most informative Facebook groups out there when it comes to credit cards. I have a group, and I could say I go and check out her group just to get more information as well, just to see what she's putting out, and it is phenomenal. She's talking about a YouTube channel. I really can't wait until she put it because I know it's going to be phenomenal. I actually I really want to have her and maybe do a collab. I'll have to talk to her about that offline. It's just good. It's good to see her in the house. And man, you want to talk about something, check it out. If you want some more knowledge and you don't feel like watching videos, maybe you just want to read the Credit Connect on Facebook. It is a private group. You'll have to join. She'll have to approve you, but it's definitely worth checking out. And while I'm plugging her plugging her Facebook group, also Points Blank Travel. I have a Facebook VIP group. It is private. You'll have to request to join, but I can't say that anymore. It was one person I didn't approve, and I just didn't feel the right vibe. It seemed like a bot or a robot or something, so I didn't approve it. Other than that, you got a picture, I'm approving you, man. I don't care. Answer the questions, you have a picture, I'm approving. Maserati Holly says, I didn't know you was going live today. Actually, Maserati, I sent you a text. You probably didn't even read it, that I was about to go live in 15 minutes, because when I do a notification that I'm going live in an hour or 2 hours before, then I'll take a nap and then I'll be an hour late. So I said, okay, I'm gonna make sure I'm up. Let me look here. Okay, yeah, you did get it. You got it. I see your response. But yes, still sitting at 699 subscribers, man. Who's gonna be number 700? That means everybody in this live stream is already subscribed to Points Blank Travel. And if that's the case, I really appreciate it, man. We have been going 54 minutes strong, 8 people in the house. Man, I gotta get this number. I believe it or not, I used to be an introvert. I'm more of an extrovert now. But I want 9 people. Somebody just came in. Hey, whoever just came in, ring the doorbell, please. 19 thumbs up. If I ring the doorbell, hit the thumbs up button. That's all I ask. Free knowledge, man. Free knowledge for everyone. But I used to be an introvert, and now I want a gazillion people. 20 thumbs up. I really appreciate it. I want a gazillion people checking it out because this is knowledge that people need to know. They're not teaching this in schools. They may be teaching it in colleges, depending on what you major in, but in high schools, elementaries, where we really need to learn it because everybody doesn't go to college, this is the type of information that needs to be put out. And there are the Maserati Hollies, they're the Nigel Schroeders, they're the K-Colleges, they're the Points Blank Travel, people that's putting it out right now for free. Man, make sure you take advantage of it. Again, I am hyped, man. A brother is feeling good. Oh, man. Wayne says, what's in my wallet video from October 2019? Wayne, I remember you now. Okay, I got you. What's in my wallet, my favorite series. And what Wayne's talking about is every video I typically put in a playlist, and I have series. I just did the What's in My Wallet for November yesterday, and that video will go into the playlist, which is a series, and you can kind of see how I maneuver my cards each month and what's in my wallet each month and how I'm taking advantage of the various credit cards that I have in a 26 credit card arsenal. Okay, Maserati Hollis says, $2,000. Did you just get that car this year? Discover's usually pretty good with limits. Could be because of the... No, Maserati Hollis, I got this card actually, 17 or 18, but I was just starting to pick up on my credit card movement. So no, it wasn't this year. It was probably a couple years ago, but man, I was cool. I wasn't tripping because, I use $2,000, and if I run it up to $1,000, I'm nervous anyway. Okay, if they give me if I got a gazillion-dollar limit. If any of my credit cards get over $1,000, a brother get nervous, man. If I have $1,000 balance, I bought a MacBook Pro, and I'm like, oh man, I can't wait to pay this thing. Just pay it down, do something, because it was bugging me. But nah, that was a couple of years ago. It wasn't recently. Bear with me, I'm maneuvering through these comments. OC guy says, what is your favorite non-category credit card that you get a flat rate cash back? Whew, man, that's a tough question because I'm really working hard to make sure every card I get is 3%. That's a goal I kind of set for myself for the end of 2020 going into 21. I'd say it's a toss-up. OC guy, man, I wish I had all my cards in here, which I don't. It kind of depends on what I'm doing, man. It kind of really depends on what I have going on. But to answer your question, there's a two-headed monster here. You did say cash back, so that take one of them out the category. I would say the city double cash card, 2% cash back on every purchase, regardless of where you are. That is probably my favorite cashback card, even though I go back. There is a two-headed monster. And I know you didn't say, hey Rod, tell me your two favorite cards. You said tell me your favorite. I also like the Fidelity Rewards Visa card because, and I did a video, man, this is one of the most controversial videos I did as far as the comments are concerned. I like the Fidelity card. If you make the right moves, if you have a Fidelity account, it's easy. I have a brokerage account, I have a cash management account. You can take that 2% cash back with the right moves and turn it into more of a return on your investment. I'm not going to get into details. You got to check out the video. It was so much controversy behind that video. It was crazy, but I'll give you an example. I bought Square through Fidelity, earning 2% cash back. And let me look at it right now. And I hate to do this because I know people are tuning in live, but I guarantee it'll be worth your while. OC Guy asked a great question. Let me go to my Square account here. Okay, I'm going to tell you what the percentage is in a minute, OC Guy. I bought Square at $16 or $18 a share. It's now trading at $175 a share. And 90% of the shares I bought through Fidelity from earnings from my Fidelity Rewards Visa card. And to date, I wish there was a way to make this bigger and show you on the screen. I know you can't see it because the lighting, the way I got the light set up, is kind of hard. 180% return on my investment. So I took a 2% credit card and turned it into 180%. And that's where all the feedback came from. Oh, it's still a 2% card. You could lose 180%. Yeah, I could, but I didn't. I could, but I didn't, baby. 180% return on my investment. with Square. And only thing that triggered that, and I don't do, and I'm going to get into investment videos. I do have a degree in finance. One of the things that triggered me was I was going places like the barber shop. And I used to get so irritated because I had to make sure I went to the ATM machine prior to going to the barber shop. Why? Because they didn't take credit cards. Square came out and changed the game. My barber right now is 68. He has a Square on his little notebook, his iPad. I started seeing it, I was like, man, this may be a good investment. And when I looked into it, it was $18 a share. 18. It was 180% return on my investment. The only thing I can say is I'm mad I didn't buy more shares. And stay tuned to Points Blank Travel OTC guy, because I do have some investment. I've done a couple investment videos. I do have more coming out. Isaiah, yes, I'm subbed. I also made sure to like, man, appreciate you, bruh. Glad you subbed. I really appreciate that. Glad you smashed that thumbs up button. Glad you hit the like button. As I like to say, you rang the doorbell before you came into the crib, baby. Maserati Hollis says, thank you. I also see you're one sub away from 700. Let's get it. That's what I've been saying, Maserati Hollis. But I think everybody here is subscribed. We got 11 people in the house. 21 thumbs up if you're not subscribed to the channel. Do I need to say my spiel again like I'm in a video? Do me a favor. Subscribe to the channel. Get a video a thumbs up. Share it with your family and friends. Share it on your social media platforms. Share it with people you barely know. Share it with the person you run into in the grocery store. You never know who can learn from information like this. And with all that being said, let's roll, baby. Let's get to 700. I just had to do that because a lot of people see that in videos and see how it just pop off naturally. It just pop off, baby. It just pop off. That's how I need as a 700 subscriber to pop off. You know what I think? I'm going to go back. When I first started Points Blank Travel, I wore sports coats, suits, ties in every video. Then I got kind of lax. I said, maybe I need to tune into the people. I'm a new guy. Maybe they need to see more of a laid back guy with the t-shirts, the Adidas jackets. But I think I'm going to start back, man, with the sports coats and the suits, because I want people to know I'm not playing. And when I say I'm not playing trying to put this information out there to you. I want everybody out there to come up. I want to see people rise, man. I want to see my brothers, my sisters. And when I say brothers and sisters, I'm not talking about color. I could care less about color. Anybody that's tuned in as a brother and sister, I want to see people come up. So you're absolutely right, Maserati Holly. Get on the phone and call somebody you know, Maserati Holly, and tell them to subscribe to the channel. Actually, no, I don't even want that. I want it for real. And that would be for real, because she got a lot of clout. She got a lot of juice. Maurice Morris, good evening, everyone. Hey, Maurice, glad to have you in the house, man. I seen you came a little late, man. Did you ring the doorbell before you came into the crib? I know you did. Maurice has been tuned in to almost every live stream I've done. I've only done about 6, 7, 8 of them. I'm not sure. I'm not even counting. But he's been here. I really appreciate it, man. Thank you so much for the support, Maurice. Just glad to have you in the house, man. Maserati Holly says, I was taking a nap too. Oh, I didn't take a nap tonight. Oh, no, I made a mistake yesterday. I took a nap yesterday. It was 43 minutes late waking up and almost over an hour late for my own live stream. Nope. Decided to just throw out a notification 15 minutes prior. I'm already up. Was still a minute late because I changed my hair up. Yesterday, I just had it combed out natural. Today, I did some other stuff to it. Throwing a sports coat and a shirt and ready to roll. Hey, Maserati Holly, hopefully you're wide awake now. I'm going to holler at you once I'm done with this live stream, if you're still up or if you're not busy. Isaiah said, hey, it's Points Blank. What is your opinion on a Capital One venture? I see a lot of traveling car videos, but have not yet seen one about them. Hey, man, Isaiah, check out my channel, bro. Man, it was early, though. Now, maybe I need to do a refresh. I did a video on a Capital One venture when I first started the channel back somewhere between October 2019 and January 2020. I have the venture card. I like it, and I'm going to tell you why I like it. And that's why I like doing these live streams. The reason I like the venture card is I have, and actually I have 2 out of the 3 with me tonight. I don't have the high, I'm looking around because I had it. I think it's in my car. I have the, Hilton Surpass card. I have the Marriott Bonvoy card, and I have the Hyatt card. So I don't have the IHG. There's still a couple of hotel chains that I don't have covered. IHG, Radisson. But if you look at this, I have the 3 that I like to frequent. But what I like about the Capital One Venture card, 2017, I went to Miami, South Beach. I stayed at the Fontainebleau. Highly recommend that property. They're not part of a chain like Hilton, Hyatt, or Marriott. So what I use the venture card for, and I walked into the grocery store. It's so funny you asked that, Isaiah. I walked into the grocery store today, and it's not in my setup. It's not in my wallet, but it is in the center section of my card. I was like, man, I meant to grab the venture card because I use that card to accumulate miles. They call it miles because you can't transfer them now. Excuse me. And any non-chain hotel I go to, any travel that I do, they have what they call a purchase eraser. Well, let me get a little water here. So I can erase the purchase. So my next trip, excuse me, to Miami, to South Beach, I'm going to make sure, I'm definitely going to stay at the Fontainebleau, but I want to have enough miles where I can cover, if not all of the trip, at least half of it. So I have high regards for the Capital One Venture card. If you have any questions, any comments, man, please, now is the time to ask. Keep in mind, the subject tonight was a Freedom Flex card. If you're new to credit, let me, and I'm going to come back to Maserati Holly's comment. Let me reiterate, if you're just starting out, man, if you're looking at a credit card, that Freedom Flex card it is the fire. Now, I do want to talk about in the next couple live streams or videos how you can mess up an opportunity of getting a Freedom Flex card. If you're out here and you're in the mall, which thankfully right now, and hopefully I can do these live streams and videos before everything open back up, and I know I will, I'm just being funny. If you're in the mall on a Saturday and you go to 5 places and you open up a Macy's card, a Dillard's card, a JCPenney's card, a Nordstrom's card, and what's that other place? Neiman Marcus card. And you do it all on one Saturday, you just blew your chances to even think about getting this card for the next 24 months. I am going to do a live stream on why I think store cards, maybe 1 or 2, but kind of put them on hold. Man, I don't know what happened. I think I'm getting hot in here. I might probably have to take this jacket off in a minute. Maserati Holly says, Isaiah, you probably don't hear much about the Venture because it's much better travel cards out there, but Venture is good. I would wait to apply when the sub is at its high though. Yeah, absolutely correct. And that's why I like having other influencers. Again, Maserati Holly does have her own Facebook group, the Credit Connect. I love having other influencers in here. And typically I have 2 or 3 influencers in here on the Wednesday live streams. For anyone that don't know and you're just tuning in to Points Blank Travel, we do a live stream every Wednesday. I'm not going to even say a time. It could be between 7 and 8. And the only reason I'm saying that I'm being funny is typically at 7. Last night I started at 8, but from now on it will be at 7 o'clock. Maserati said, for example, I just used my Amex Gold card to buy a Delta flight. Amex had an offer, spend $300 more and get $120 back. Cap One doesn't have, and see, that's why I love having knowledgeable influencers. And when I say influencers, you don't have to be a YouTuber, even though Maserati Holly is one. She just got to start a channel. The knowledge that she brings to the table is astronomical. You know, she bought a ticket for $300. She spent $300 and got $120 cash back. I'm not sure how much her ticket was, but excuse me, use your debit card, and go buy a plane ticket and see if they'll give you $120 cash back. It's not going to happen. Man, I love this community. I love it. Hey, Maserati Holly, I really appreciate that feedback. Kelly Brown says, please do a refresh video on Cap One Venture. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir. Not messing with you. Hey, your wish is my command. And there are a couple of cards I'm going to do a refresh video on because you have to kind of go way back to see some. And it's kind of when I first started, the energy that I have now I didn't have back then the setups, the knowledge. I had the knowledge, but it was different setups. So stand by for that card. And it's actually due because when I did that video, there wasn't, the miles weren't transferable. So I definitely do that, Kelly. Hey, your wish is my command. I see we have 8 people in the house, 21 thumbs up. We've been going in 1 hour and 11 minutes strong. 7 people still in the house. Right now is the time to ask your questions. There is a possibility I may, it depends on if I see a good topic, what mood I'm in. Definitely Wednesday, you'll get a live stream. There's a possibility I may do a live stream tomorrow. And actually, I don't want to get anyone's hopes up. I do see we just had someone come into the building. 2 people just came in the building. Make sure you ring the doorbell. Ring the doorbell is hitting that thumbs up button. 9 people in the house, 22 thumbs up. Kelly, I see you coming. And I'm going to go ahead and put it on the screen. Hey, I kind of knew that, man, but I don't like, you can offend people nowadays. So I kind of wanted to make sure I got it right. But now that I know that it never happened. Hey, 23 thumbs up. I really appreciate it. I'm going to go ahead and say this, and hopefully I don't put my foot in my mouth. My plan is to probably do a live stream because I really am. When I said turn up the heat, I'm not turning up the heat for the month of November. I'm actually turning up the fire, but I do have to have a good mix of live streams and videos. Sunday, I know I'll do a video and a live stream because I'm off. I work tomorrow and I work Saturday, but there's a high possibility I'm going to do a live stream Friday, tomorrow, Saturday, and Sunday, as long as the topics are there. If there's no, I'm not going to do credit cards Q&A because people really don't have many questions to ask. So I definitely, that's a possibility. Don't get upset if you don't see me, but that is the plan. Louise Padron said the Capital One Venture is interesting. I only own one Capital One card, which is the Quicksilver. Never really thought about the Venture card. They do points as well? Yes, sir, they do. And believe it or not, man, I wish I had a card, and I'm not going to leave and go out to my car to get it. I actually have 2 Capital One Ventures cards, the same card, same card number. One of them started looking kind of shabby, so I told them I needed a new one, and both of them still were active. It's a metal card. If I go get it, y'all, please don't leave the live stream. It's going to take me 20 seconds because I do want to show. Since it seems like a lot of people haven't even seen this card, haven't thought about it, and I am going to do a refresh video. But if you give me 2 seconds, I do want to grab this card because Louise bring up a good point. They have, and I'll answer the question. Do they have points? Yes, you earn 2 points or 2 miles for every dollar spent. Now, what's tricky about it, when you try to redeem it, if you redeem it for cash back, you're only going to get 0.6 points for every point. So you're not going to get the full 1 point for every point. So redeeming for cash with the Capital One Venture card is not the best way to go. The best way to go is to redeem it for travel. You go stay at a hotel if you do a staycation. I was in Dallas. I went to downtown Dallas over by the American Airlines Center. This is before the current situation happened back in February. I stayed at a Hyatt. I didn't need to use my Venture card. But if you do a staycation, you can, like right now I have 74,000 Capital One miles, which is equivalent to about $740. So when I go back, and I think when I went to Miami, Fontainebleau was $350 or $400 a night. My goal is to at least have 2 nights paid. If I stay 3 or 4, that's 50% of the trip, and I'm cool. I kind of really want to go grab this card. Hopefully I don't lose people, and I think that was the last comment. 11 people in the house. Give me about a minute. It's going to take me a minute to walk out this door and walk to my car, grab this card, and walk right back in. Give me a second. Okay, sorry about that, everyone. Hopefully, let me look. Okay, man, 12 people in the house, 24 thumbs up. So good. That means we actually, well, back down to 11. I guess we lost one. Oh, well. But sorry, Louise. And this, just so everybody can see, these are the amount of cards that I had in my card. It's not even in my wallet. Just in case I need to use one, I like to have them on standby. But let me flick through this deck of cards here, kind of like playing spades. And I'm going to show Louise what I'm talking about here. Oh, man. Let me put them up here because I got to make sure I remember to put them back out there. So if you look at the card, first of all, I want you to hear it, Louise. Straight metal. And this is a plastic card. This is the Freedom Flex card. Not a lot of noise. That's the Venture card. Straight metal. And the card is, actually, if you look at it, it's like a passport. It's passport stamps. It's one passport stamp. And I want to say, I can't tell what city it is. Oh, yeah. No, it said what date it departed, 2020. And I actually have, trying to cover two of them. This one is clean. It's fresh and it's clean. I rarely use it. This one is the one that got kind of beat up, and this is the one that, this is accidentally out of my car. It's normally in my dresser drawer. This is the one I carry, or when I have it in my wallet, I'll carry this one. But the Venture card, man, it is a heck of a card. Let me get back through these comments. I just wanted to show Luis that I would definitely highly recommend that card to anyone, especially if you have a relationship with Capital One. Well, I want to make sure, I want to see if we have any more comments, if we have any more questions. We have been going, actually, Kelly came in. I got the Cap One Venture One card back in 2017, but that's before I really knew anything about points and miles. Wish I had regular Venture. Hey, what you can do, Kelly, is reach out to Capital One. If you still have the Venture, reach out to Capital One, and since 2017, you should be able to upgrade that card to the Venture card. And yeah, it is a $95 annual fee. The Venture One is a no annual fee card. It earns less than the Venture card. The Venture card does have a $95 annual fee, but you should be able to upgrade that card. So definitely something you may want to look into. If you have any questions, for anybody that have any questions or need any, you may want to take advantage of this, because I am thinking about changing. I do have a Patreon account where I do consultations. I haven't really put it in a video lately. You get one-on-one chats with me for a membership fee. But right now, for people that are tuning in, and I'm going to keep doing this here, you may want to take advantage of the free information that you can get and the free access that you have to me. And again, you can reach me at pointsblanktravel@gmail.com. Louise said, wow, it's a beautiful car. Laugh out loud. I'm surprised. I don't hear more about it. Yeah, again, man, it is a sleek card. I'm not going to show my numbers, but the numbers are on the back. Again, it's a purple card. It's actually a passport stamp. It is metal. Very, very sturdy. It's probably just as heavy as my, let me see here. It probably may be a little heavier. It feels, yeah, it feels a little heavier. When I take my, one of my American Express Gold cards and I take the Venture card, I would say they're close to the same way, but the Venture seems like it's a little heavier. Your Capital One, they outdid themselves with that card. I don't know why. I guess when you have so many cards, it's kind of hard to manipulate them all. But I do need to start getting back into my, and I will, once I know traveling is about to move forward again, I will start putting a lot more spin on the Venture card. But definitely a card to look at. Fauci says, just tuning back in. What car was that when it sounded heavy? Hey, man, it was the Capital One Venture card, man. The Capital One Venture card. Yeah, I do have some several metal cards. They were kind of cool before the current situation. When you hand them to a waiter or a waitress, you always got some type of comment or compliment. Now I'm not really too worried about that because everything's turning into contactless. And I went to Wendy's the other day and I was about to hand my card to the person in the drive-thru. They didn't have any gloves on, and your boy had a fit. I had a fit. I'm like, hey, you need to get some gloves, you know. So now I don't even really want anybody touching my card. So what used to be something that could have been impressive now is something that's totally different. Hey, we got 10 people in the house, 25 thumbs up. Fowler, hey, next time you tune out and tune back in, make sure you keep it rolling. Kelly says, I'd rather get it for the sign-up bonus. Yes, Capital One Venture Card does have a sign-up bonus right now. You spend $20,000, you'll get 100,000 points. Or, I'm sorry, 100,000 Capital One Venture miles. They call it miles now. They've always called it miles. But $20,000 is pretty steep. I forgot what my sign-up bonus was when I got that card. But as I said, I have about 74,000 miles in my account now. Neo100 says, hello. Hey, Neo, glad to have you in the house, man. Glad you tuned in. We are running an hour and 22 minutes here. I am going to be cutting this short soon, unless we have a whole bunch of questions coming up. Isaiah says, nice. I would love to see a future video of it. I may put the link to the old video in this live show. I probably won't. You can search the channel. You can go to the Points Blank Travel channel and search Capital One Venture Card. You'll see the video. You'll definitely see the difference in how that video was then and how I do videos now. But I'll probably go ahead and put that on my list of videos to do between now and this time next week. So, all right, man. I tell you what, it's been another wonderful live stream. Hey, we got another thumbs up just popped off. 10 people in the house, 26 people rang the doorbell. Not sure where the other 16 people went, but who cares? But they came in the crib and they rang the doorbell. They showed a brother love. And I really appreciate that. Man, make sure you guys stay tuned for more videos from Points Blank Travel. I am your boy Rod's going to be coming out. On fire is an understatement right now. I am going to be doing a lot of recording. It's so funny, man. I don't even know what the temperature is right now. But I turned my air on just to do this video. Because I know I was going to be wearing a sports coat. And I'm like, man, it's freezing outside. Just where outside is freezing. I'm sitting here with the air on. It's kind of crazy. But it's cool to just be back in the house, man, after surgery, recovering, still trying to work. It's just a pleasure having people that come in and just show their love, show their support. I really appreciate it, man. I really appreciate it. I'm sorry I got text messages jumping off. Neo says you got your hair done. Looks cool. Yeah, I had my hair done yesterday, man. I do different styles, Neo. I comb it out. I semi-curl it up. I totally curl it up. I just did something different today. I do different things, just depending on what time permits. Hey, I appreciate it, man. Appreciate the compliment. Isaiah says, nice. I would love to see a future video of it. You will. It's coming out soon. Neo says, I just signed up with Lexington Law. What do you think? I've heard of Lexington Law. I don't know a lot about them. If I'm not mistaken, are they a credit repair company? Or something like that. I don't know a lot about it. I don't really speak on stuff I don't know a lot about. I am somewhat disappointed. I just checked my phone. We're still sitting at 699 subscribers, but hold up. Knock on wood. Every morning I wake up, there's a new subscriber. So hopefully that'll happen tomorrow. And 300 away from that big 1,000, I got to do a big push. So I don't have a lot to say about Lexington Law, Neo. I'm sorry. I haven't really did any credit repair ever, so I don't really know about it. Neo says, I just watched the first part of your broadcast on banking relationships. Hey, man, do me a favor. Make sure you go back and watch the second part, man. Every minute is crucial right now. At Points Blank Travel, we're trying to hit 1,000 subscribers. 1,000 subscribers, 4,000 hours of watch time. Oh, and I'm sitting at 699 subscribers and probably about 2,800 hours of watch time. And that's why I am turning up the heat. Hey, well, again, another live stream. I'm going to go ahead and get ready to get out of here. I want to thank everyone for tuning in. Do me a favor. If you haven't already done so, subscribe to the channel. I was glad to see everyone in here tonight. It's starting to see a lot of familiar faces, saw some new faces, saw my main man back from the UK, knowing that Points Blank Travel is going international. I am ecstatic. I am so ecstatic. Every video you watch, make sure you give it a thumbs up. It helps it get pushed out on YouTube, and I'm trying to share this information with as many people as I can, as often as I can. Share it with your family and friends. Share it with people that you think could benefit from this, whether you communicate with them a lot or not. It's just really all about trying to help people, man. I want to see people come up. All of this is free. All the knowledge I got was free. So it's kind of hard to, now if I wanted to get in depth and talk to people, I had to pay. But the knowledge that I'm putting out right now is free, man. Take advantage of it. Tell people about it. Invite people into this community. It's wonderful. It's fun. You saw me earlier communicate with Cakeology. So there's a high possibility that I will be on his live stream next Tuesday. Definitely come to Cakeology's live stream next Tuesday. Subscribe to the channel regardless, but come to his channel next Tuesday. I'm sure he'll do a notification. And usually if we say something like that publicly, then we're going to do it, and it's going to be a blast. I can tell you right now, it's going to be off the chain. So definitely check that out. As I always say, shoot for the moon, and if you don't make it, you'll be amongst the stars. I do see another subscriber, another comment. Hey Renee, how you doing? Hey Rod and everyone, I'm super late, so I'll watch the video and catch up. Please do, sweetheart, please do. I'm sorry. I did a very short notification for this video, Renee. I think I did it 15 minutes prior to me going live. So every Wednesday I'm on here at between 7 and 7:30. Make sure you check it out. But you're going to see, and I can tell you right now, Renee and everybody else in this live stream, you're going to see a lot of me this weekend. It could be Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. It could be Friday and Sunday. It could be just Sunday, but it's not going to be just Sunday. That wouldn't be considered a lot of me, but I am going to be bringing the heat the rest of the month in November. Thank everyone for joining in. Again, if you have, let me type it one more time. If you have any suggestions for videos, if you have any questions, if you have any comments that you're afraid to post publicly, please hit me up at pointsblanktravel@gmail.com. And until we meet again, everyone, hope everyone's having a great day. Hope you have a prosperous week. We're coming into the weekend. And until the next time I see everyone, peace, baby.